All right, so let me get my stuff situated here. So I've been having to do a lot of brush cleaning with the weed whacker, and I noticed it getting really hot and having a oh jeez, let's get a bigger flathead, like a black plant matter, I guess, almost like it's burning up, or if it's oil forming inside this portion of the head. So I'm gonna open it up and see what it looks like. All right, these are the biggest flatheads I had. Let's see. Ooh, too big. This one might work. It really wants a star bit, but guess what? Your boy ain't got one right now. Still. Hopefully we can get this. Back together. Oh, come on, you. So there's 4 pointing up on this side and 2 pointing down on the other. But so I was wanting to clear it out and make sure it wasn't gonna cause like a friction fire. I live in Southern California and we've been having lots of fires, and I live on some land, and when I'm clearing brush, it'd be terrible if I was one of these giant fires going on causes. All right. Oh, there's 3 on this side. Ooh, that one's loose. Now I'm hoping this comes apart like a clamshell. Yeah, it feels like it's going to. I think this one is to keep 1/2 permanently to the hole. We'll find out. Ah, they're gonna want me to take that off. All right, so looks like I'm gonna take the head off. So for that, we're going to line this up and stop it. And then we gotta turn it the opposite way of the force. I put these metal blades on here because the weeds normally break my normal twine. We'll pull that off. Ah, okay, let me give you a view of that. So, on the inside, you can kind of see, like here and stuff, this is that material I was talking about, but it does look like it's nice and clean, thankfully. But I am going to clear out a little bit of this end cap. So let's see if we can get a view of that. Take my trusty knife here. So I don't know how well you can see, but like right there, that's some of that plant material turned crazy. I've gotten out a bunch already, but yeah, all my bearings. Everything's coated. Even in here you could see how it had, I mean, I've really cleaned most of it out, but it was completely filled with this. and it gets so hot. Like I couldn't, if I just got done weed whacking, I would not be able to hold this material. It would be so hot. So I guess we're just clearing out as much as we can for now. I don't know. Yeah, I got my elk. What is it? Elk Ridge? Yeah, Elk Ridge. It's like a big 5 brand knife, but it's got that little hook that's been useful for catching stuff. Corners. Jeepers. See that? Part plant matter, part grease. Alright. What about in this main? Okay. That looks good. Just grease in here. Ooh, the back of this bearing has seen better days though. It's like almost like let me see. You can see right there where the starting to get squished in there. It's all that. It's gotta be shortening the life of the unit, right? Just making it harder to do its job. I'm gonna try and get some of that out without pulling those bearings out. Oof. It's not going as well as I'd like. All right. We'll add this bad boy back in here. So it looks like there we go. There's a flat spot on one side of this. Let me see. For it to line back up. So we'll get that in. All right. Got our places where the thing comes together. I want to make sure those are clear. Get the best seal possible. Alright. Get some of these started. The ones underneath. We had to tie it together. You see the head just starting right there. And last but not least, I have to switch hands. Alright, now that we got the screws in, let's get them tight. I'm actually getting warm. So I'm holding it together tight. I'm just barely getting that tight. And I'm gonna get them all close to tight, and then I'll do it like a tire where you rotate as you do it. All right. Now we have our cover, right? Plastic spacer. I want to chop, I can't remember. I want that to hold still. I'm gonna root up. I don't want to get it. Let me tighten it. Ooh. Don't want something with this much metal to fly off. All right. Let's prime it and test it. Now let's give it a test run.